Wow, 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 bow. Dun, 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 bow, bow, bow. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah.
Cause yeah, they're a whole last time.
Well, at least the leader of all elves is dead.
Yeah, preceded by his two twin sons.
I'm gonna kill them too. They're all fucked.
Yeah, they I believe had the exact same bodyguard unit. And
What?
yeah. What?
The High Lord is dead.
Honorable, glorious victory.
Oh yeah. Killed the High Lord Elrond.
Yes, my lord.
Shall I I'll just make the move to go
We
straight up
shall engage.
kill the other guys.
I mean, yeah, go for it.
I can't recruit anyway, so what the hell else would I do?
I'm still bullying all the fucking Brelands. I'm still on turn 50 bullying all out of my army, out of my territory.
Your orders, my lord.
That is how many armies they had in my territory.
Yes, my lord.
What turn are you on, technically?
Leaving the army.
Turn 50, still.
Shit.
Yeah, again, that's how many armies they had in my territory.
Alright, well I'll watch the world map. And we'll see how that goes.
On the bright side, by the way,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you're worried about the long game of fighting elves, our actual like best units, the like Dunedain Bladesmen and stuff, and the Dunedain Steelbow, are about the same tier. Well, not the same tier, but we're about Lothlorien elves tier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we're still real good units.
So we can hold our own in the end game, essentially, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking about it, I was like, wait a minute, how are we supposed to even get into the end game if we can't even... If it takes a whole ass army to kill one elf unit, you know?
Yeah, our top tier units, like the ones we spawned,
Yeah.
those are so much stronger than, like, Dunedain are one of the few factions that actually go into late game and get ungodly strong.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
Good,
they're definitely meant to be a late game faction. Like, you're meant to do most of your expansion and that kind of stuff at the end.
Oh, you know what I just realized? Mordor being allies with Rohan means that Gondor really is on their own, huh?
Yeah.
Like, because Dol Amroth isn't helping. Not really.
Yeah. Yeah, they're completely, like, all fucked.
God, Dale, what are you doing? Dale's
Probably
still killing
murdering
dwarves.
everyone.
Yeah, they're fighting the dwarves.
Yep. That sounds about right.
Well, there goes another dwarf army. Good job. Oh, you're attacking Theandrel's Halls with one man? Oh, I know where you went. You're dead.
I know your destiny suddenly.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and do any invasion.
Oh yeah,
you're doing?
I had to use one of my high tier armies for a fight.
Mm-hmm.
Because
That's unfortunate.
Brelands in my armies.
Fair enough.
But they look so pretty.
Really?
Yeah, they're super silver and gold.
Well, yeah, that's what they
Silver,
were in
gold,
the
and
movie,
black.
Yeah.
They're so pretty. Like seeing them back in full Numenorian gear is so cool.
The High Elves are where now? Wait a minute, is this High Elf territory? Hold on. I think the High Elves have sailed.
You never listen to me. This is proof. This is proof that you never listen to a word I say. I told you before we installed, after we installed, and 3 times during this campaign. In 4th edition, they have added the Elves of Imladris and the Elves of the Grey Haven into one faction.
Oh,
they're all one faction now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
I've said that so many times.
I mean,
like I said it so many times that when you upload this, it will become a meme in your own channel.
Well, you know what? It's gonna be cut up into bits, so it won't feel like it's all at one time.
No, that's what will make it even worse, is there will be like 6 episodes of me saying it. And then like 8 episodes later, you being like, what?
Oh, look at that! The
When did
Easterlings
this
are
happen?
killing Dale. Who would have thought?
Oh, it's good to see someone's killing Dale. Jesus Christ.
I know. I was like, man, Dale isn't an endgame faction, are they?
No, actually, Dale's one of the. So Dale, Anduinian, Duinian, the Dunlins, and Elwirfy are your like early game factions. So their entire job is to expand as aggressively and as fast as possible in the early game as possible. That's their entire goal, because that's when they're at their strongest.
Cool.
The second mid game hits, they start to lose out to pretty much every other faction, and then in late game they're just fucked. Where like Gondor is a mid to late game faction.
Right.
They are at their strongest mid to late game. Same with the Dunedain are a late game faction. All the elves are a late game faction. All the dwarves are a late game faction. Mordor is a mid game faction. Because mid game is technically the garrison script. That's mid game.
Turn 70 is the mid game.
Yeah, because that's when everyone's unlocked and you can start getting your highest units. But that doesn't mean everyone will have them immediately. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where Mordor's at their best, because suddenly all the units they can already create, they can start pumping the fuck out of. And then shit gets real.
There goes a Gondor army. I think Minas Tirith is about to be besieged. Yep.
Again?
Yeah.
Dude, Minas Tirith just lives under siege after Osgiliath falls.
Oh, Osgiliath fell a long time ago. It's like Minas Tirith is on its own, and then the rest of Gondor is slowly rushing to the front.
Yeah, pretty much. Fucking...
And honestly, if there was this much turmoil with Gondor, I'm surprised when Aragorn said, "Oh, you know, Gondor will come save you at Helm's Deep." It's like, of course Theoden's going to be like, Gondor doesn't do shit. You know?
Well, yeah, well, that was the thing, because, like, so when Aragorn left, right? Because he left. He fucked off and decided, I don't want to be king. So then the Stuarts, I believe the Stuarts' dad got put in charge. And was like, okay, I'll hold the seat for you while you're out. And when you come back, you know, we'll turn the seat back over, because that's our job. And so that Stuart was doing a really good job of, like, keeping relationship up with the rest of Gondor. They were the ones that were more, like, you know, they tried to take territory in Mordor before the Ring and the Eye and everything kicked back up. They were trying to do stuff. Then the second this Denethor got in charge, he was like, why the fuck should I give a shit about what some dude who wandered off into the forest said? You know, my dad's dead. This guy's gonna be old as shit. There's no way he's ever coming back. You know? Fuck it, I'm gonna run Gondor how I want, and that's money. That's all I give a shit about is money. And so, literally, he just started taxing the people to shit. He stopped pushing his armies to do things. In fact, the whole, like, push of taking Osgiliath only happens because it's Boromir who wants it, and Boromir's his favorite son.
Right.
And so, like, when that happens, he's like, yay, cool, I guess we can rebuild it and make it, you know, another place to make money. But then that's also why he, like, freaks out when Aragorn, you know, like Gandalf's talking about, like, Aragorn coming back. Because he's like, no, bullshit, that's not him. That can't possibly be him.
Right.
Because Aragorn's older than Denethor by a lot.
Yeah.
So in Denethor's mind, there's that guy that fucked off when he was a kid, and now there's some completely other guy claiming to be that guy.
Right.
And taking his throne from him. And that's also like Aragorn, as far as Aragorn knows of Gondor, he left Gondor in a capable hands of a capable family.
Right.
And then, like, again, the next person he meets from his own from his own line is Boromir.
Right.
From the Stewart's line. So he's like, okay, so at least, Gondor's still a fighting country. And then, like, yeah, he finds out, no, it turns out Gondor's a bunch. Mind you, he doesn't even find out that Gondor was a bunch of pussies until after the war.
Right.
Because when he shows up, like, because he, Gandalf cheats with the fuck, yeah. Like, he doesn't find out till later that, yeah, they didn't actually light the beacons, but it was Gandalf who lit the fucking beacons.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, he has no idea. So, for that whole time, he thought, good, the Stewart's actually doing what he's supposed to do. Like, he has no idea that the Stewart was a treacherous bastard who tried to, like, fucking screw him out of his, right to come home.
What a convenient thing to be talking about, as the Steward of Gondor is dead. Huzzah.
Oh, perfect. Fuck that guy.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Yeah, I fucking... That's one of the, like... There's so many things that you don't realize that, like, characters aren't seeing because we're seeing it the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, the idea that, like, Aragorn had no idea Gondor's shit. Because, like, fuck, man. Like, that's, one of the things that, fucking Gandalf brings up, where he's like, where is Gondor's armies?
Right.
Your orders.
Because all of those other cities that you see us starting with, those are all cities, in fact, like, mini countries that serve under Gondor. They're all, like, kingdoms under Gondor. They should have all had armies at Minas Tirith the second the Orcs took Osgiliath. But because all those lords hated the Steward Denethor so much, they didn't come.
Oh, right.
That's why there's no other army of Gondor there. Because they were just like, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Yes, my lord.
Hey, is there a way to heal
And
up
so-
armed troops, though?
What do you mean?
How do I heal a troop that's a standing army?
Oh, put them into a fort, and they'll recover over time.
Fort.
It takes a really long time. Or you can put them in a city and try and retrain them.
I might do that.
With honor, making
God
Candia.
fucking damn it, you idiots.
What now?
One of my own rangers shot one of my guys in the back, and they killed one with the fucking policeman.
Oh, Bree showed up. I think I'm about to stab them. What turn you on?
Still 50.
Still?
I told you, I've been fighting Bree!
No, I know, but there's only so many times you can fight Bree, right? I mean...
I fought them 4 times, and every time I have to sit there and shoot them to shit.
Yikes.
Yeah. So every time it's like 4 or 5 armies all reinforcing each other. So it's army moves in, attacking first army, then go attack the second army, then go attack the third army. So like there has not been much time to do pretty much anything else. I am finally done with turn 50.
Good job.
Fucking shit.
Wow, Rohan is being eaten alive by Isengard.
Oh yeah.
It's
The
really
wild men
sad.
of Dunlin are chewing through the Brelands, actually. They like completely avoided my territory and have just started attacking the Brelands. Yeah, they just beat 3 armies.
Gondor's armies have come to reinforce Minas Tirith. Finally. Took them bloody long enough.
Fucking finally. Holy shit, it just defeated 6 armies.
What did?
This one army of Dunlins.
Wow.
8 armies. What the fuck? $11 armies. This is all just happening. There is literally one standing army that is defeating army after army after army.
Why?
Because it's one... Okay, he finally lost. He was about to jump up to 14. So it was one Dunlin army that had marched up into Bree's territory, and then Bree kept attacking him over and over again with all their little one-man unit groups,
I assume
and he
so.
kept beating them. So he killed fucking 8 armies.
Ugh.
Fucking
Bree-
shit. He
Bree
killed
must be
more
pushovers,
Bree
huh?
than I did.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're not meant for late or mid game or even early game.
Yeah.
Bree is essentially the faction that, in default, is supposed to do exactly what we're doing.
Ah.
They're not really meant to expand. Their job is to hide.
Should we have been
Hide
Bree?
and hold the walls. No, because spawning late game units wouldn't have done anything.
Because their late game units are ass.
Yeah, because their late game units are just their mid game units.
Well, that's depressing.
Yeah, they're not meant for war at all. They're really meant for you to be a money faction. So, like everything you do is like bribing your neighbors and stuff to protect you.
Oh god.
Yeah. So you know.
I think Mordor has too
Gildor
much
the
power.
Fearless. Fuck it. I'm attacking the High Elves.
Good job.